first things first, you're a junior, it's your third year, going to your third bowl. Does this one feel any different than the others?
It feels a lot different. We came together as a team, and this one meant a lot because we had to win to get in on the last game, so everybody came together. And we had to do it for the seniors because they're kind of the guys that came in and turned this whole program around, and we really wanted to just do this for those guys because those are the guys that really were there for us when we first got here, so it was big because I'm really close with a lot of those seniors, so I like this one a lot.
You mentioned the senior class. This is the first time in SMU history that the Mustangs are bowl eligible for 4 times in 4 years. When you consider all the players and the good teams that have come through this place, what does that mean to you to be part of the first one to be eligible 4 times in a row?
It means a lot because it's a lot of hard work and a lot of doubters, so it feels good to just shut the naysayers up and just come together as a team, because from the beginning we've been saying that we're good enough and we've just been killing ourselves, so it's good to actually come through and win one for the team.
All right, walk through that last play when the ball goes up and comes down on the goal line. Where were you? What was your angle on it, and what did you see?
As a corner, I was underneath, and I'm supposed to hit the receiver up and then send them to the deep guys. But as I turned around, I didn't see anybody behind me, so I kind of tried to back him out a little bit and really just mess with the ball so he didn't catch it clean on the way down, and that helped it out. So I just slammed him afterwards and knew that I was the one on the goal line, so he couldn't be in.
So from your angle, did you think he was across the goal line?
I knew he wasn't because I was standing on the goal line.
All right, so what was it like during the waiting period while they were reviewing the play? How long was that delay in your mind?
It wasn't that long, just because my sense was like I was right there and I should know if he was over or not. And really it was just a little moment to joke with the guys that knew actually, that weren't kind of like shocked that he actually caught it, but I knew that he didn't get across.
A couple of your former teammates from the secondary who are now in the NFL, Sterling Moore and Richard Crawford, were here today. Did it add anything to get bowl eligible again with them here?
Yeah, it added a lot. It's nice having those guys around. I feel like I got to step my game up just because those are the guys who made it to the league, and if I don't play like them in a way, I mean, that's where I'm trying to end up. So it helps me a lot because those are my guys, and when I come back to the sideline, they really help me with little techniques and little tips. So Richard and Sterling both help me out a lot.
Coach Jones seems to have such an even keel, almost like you can't tell whether you won or lost based on his reaction. Was he any different after this game than the previous games that clinched bowl eligibility in your earlier years here?
With Coach Jones, you get what you get, really. So not really. I mean, the way he comes off is just calm, cool, and collected at all times. So it's a win, loss. He always takes something out of it, really. So it just seemed the same, really.
You guys had a big lead at halftime. What was talked about in the locker room to try to hang on to that lead?
Just coming out and playing like we did the first half. After coming back in, we were up a lot. So most teams, some teams get lax and stuff like that, and we just didn't want that to happen because we knew what we were playing for and we knew we had to do. So we just had to make sure we stayed on our P's and Q's. And I mean, they came back, but we held hard. So it was a good win. You
guys had a players-only meeting during the week. What kinds of things did you all talk about?
The players' meeting really was actually a high point of the season for me, really. Looking at the team just come together and everybody just having fun. It was more of a I would call it somewhat of a revival almost, and everybody was just in there just getting hype. We wasn't about to play anything, but everybody just was like, let's buy in, and I think we're going to take that into the bowl game and then on the next year.
All right, from your spot in the secondary, what's it like when you look up and you see Ja'Garrett Davis and Marcus Hunt and Taylor Reed all lying on the ground on one play with injuries?
It's hard because you look down the field and you just see a trail of your teammates, so I don't know if I should go stand by the one I was closest to, run down the field and see if the other guys are okay, but really it's just a comfort knowing that we have other guys that can come in and replace them for those couple of plays while they get their rest. So I really wasn't that worried, more worried for their health than worried for the game.
Coach Jones and a lot of the players always say you get one day to celebrate a win or one day to mull over a loss and get over it. Now you got a few weeks off. How long do you get to celebrate this one?
We celebrate it till we got to go back to practice around here. So, I mean, however many days he gives us off, or if we even get a day off. But I'm ready to go party it up for this one.